Hi, this is Stephanie Miller, and I wanted to share a little bit about how my perspective has changed as a result of taking this class. Specifically, I can say that's true in regards to social media in particular. I tended to have a negative reaction in general to social media with the way people can be dishonest or misrepresent, the fake news, the ranting, all of that we tend to see. However, a couple of the assignments really helped open my eyes to a different way of thinking, and one of those was Michael Wesch's TED Talk, From Knowledgeable to Knowledge Able, and I thought that was really a great example of how people working together can collaborate, again, that you can share and it can have an impact worldwide, how quickly or easily that can happen through these mediums. And that can be an incredibly positive thing. Paul Lewis, his talk also on how mobile phones help change or solve two murders, that was really fascinating, just to see again how something as seemingly simple as a cell phone can help reveal truth rather than what I tended to think before, which is that social media and all that goes on with that tends to obscure truth. So both of those things and others helped change my perspective. And so I think that was a great success of the class and for me personally. And then a challenge would be, as I consider the impact that social media can have in changing the world in a positive way, how do I, particularly as an introvert, access that and be a good steward of that tool that God's provided in a way that is true to my calling and my strengths and my personality. It's not as natural for me as it is for my kids, for example, who are millennials and who grew up with this technology and are, taking selfies and promoting whatever they're doing, and that isn't as natural to me. So then, how do I access that and stay true to who God's made me to be and kind of who I am? I'm reminded in 1 Corinthians 12 and in Romans 12, Ephesians 4, of the analogy of the body of Christ and how each person who is in the body brings a unique strength to share for God's glory. And some might be an eye, some might be ears, some might be hands, feet, etc. And we shouldn't try to be what somebody else is, but instead try to be who we are and use those strengths to the best of our ability. So with my strengths of research and strategy and writing and making plans and establishing procedures, I think one of the best uses that I could pursue to help further my interaction with social media and technology is to develop a plan and a process for the place where I work to more effectively use those. So my final project will be developing basically a plan to help Winter Park Christian School reach other people with their message, which is all about discipling the next generation. Again, a huge need in this post-Christian culture that we're living in. We need people who are steeped in truth, but that love people well and are full of grace as well. So that's my goal, is to kind of help make an intentional plan to spread that message and to clean up some of our methods that we've been using previously so that we can be an effective voice in the culture. Thank you.